Yeah, in previous class I explained about side and angle side angle congruence condition. Again I am recapping students what is the meaning of congruent figure. If two geometrical figure have same shape as size, that is called congruent figure. If two geometrical figure have same shape but size are different, that is called similar figure. After that I explained to you about side angle side congruence rule. If two sides are equal, one angles are equal, then we can apply side angle side concept. After that I have explained CPCT concept, CPCT theorem. So what is the meaning of CPCT? Corresponding parts of congruent triangles. If two triangles are congruent, their corresponding parts will be equal. This is called CPCT. What is the meaning of CPCT? Corresponding parts of congruent triangle. And this theorem is very famous theorem while you are solving any questions. If two triangles are congruent, their corresponding parts will be equal. This is called CPCT theorem. After that, I explained to you about angle side angle congruence condition. With the help of name, students, you can identify if two angles are equal, one side is equal, then we can say angle side angle. What is the meaning of angle side angle? Two triangles are said to be congruent if two angles and the included side of one triangle are equal to the two angles and the included side of the other triangle. This is called angle side angle. After that, I have explained there are three cases are there. First case I told to you, if AB is equal to DE. Second case AB greater than DE, and third case is the AB less than DE. I told you very clearly whatever cases I am going to explain, I have already explained to you that concept we will learn in the while solving the question. But main concept, what is the angle side angle? If two angles are equal, one side is equal, then we can say angle side angles congruence condition. Now today we are going to solve some examples and some questions from the textbook. Note down example first, everyone. Note down example first. Yes. Example first, note down everyone. If triangle ABC congruent, if triangle ABC congruent, triangle if triangle ABC congruent, triangle PQR and AB is equal to AB is equal to 4 centimeter, AB is equal to 4 centimeter, angle B is equal to 50 degree, angle B is equal to 50 degree, and angle A is equal to 80 degree. Example first, if triangle ABC congruent to triangle PQR and AB is equal to 4 centimeter, angle B is equal to 50 degree, angle A is equal to 80 degree, then find angle R, then find angle R and then find angle R and PQ. Very interesting question. Yeah. Example first, if triangle ABC congruent to triangle PQR and AB is equal to 4 centimeter, angle B 50 degree, angle A is 80 degree, then find angle R and side length PQ. If any question they are asking, firstly we need to draw the figure. We want to draw the figure. Yeah. Solution. The two triangle, everyone. Yeah. There are two triangle. First triangle is ABC. First triangle is ABC. Second triangle is yeah. Second triangle is first triangle is ABC. And this triangle is PQR. Right. Triangle ABC is congruent to PQR. Now in this question, students, you are observing if both triangles are congruent, angle B is 50 degree. Angle B is 50 degree. This angle B is 50 degree. Then I can say here, 20 is not there. Okay. You can observe, students, how much painful is there to typing here. Yeah, completed. Yeah, there are two triangles. Students, are you able to see my screen? My screen. Right. I hope, are you able to see my screen now? Are you able to see my screen, student? Right. Now there are two triangles are there, triangle ABC, triangle PQR. Both are congruent. If both triangle are congruent, he has given AB length is 4 centimeter. What is the length AB? Yeah. AB length is, he has given 4 centimeter. Means this length is 4 centimeter. This length is 4 centimeter. If AB length is 4 centimeter and both triangle are congruent, I can say PQ length also 4 centimeter. This length also 4 centimeter. By why? Because both triangles are congruent. PQ length also 4 centimeter. Right, everyone? Next, angle B is equal to 50 degree. This angle he has given 50 degree. This angle is what? 50 degree. This angle is what? He has given 50 degree. If angle B is 50 degree, I can say angle Q also 50 degree. This also 50 degree. Yes, because both triangle are congruent. If this angle is 50 degree, then I can say this angle also will be 50 degree. Now both triangle are 50 degree. Next he has given angle A is 80 degree. This is angle A. This angle A is 80 degree. Angle A is congruent to angle P. Means angle A also 80 degree, angle P also 80 degree. Yeah. Now he is asking, find the PQ length. What is PQ here? PQ is equal to 4 centimeter. Note down. PQ is equal to 4 centimeter. Solution. PQ is equal to 4 centimeter. Why 4 centimeter? Because both triangle are congruent. Now I want to find out angle R. How to find angle R? Already you know property of triangle. Angle sum property of triangle. The sum of angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degree. Then I can write here in triangle PQR, in triangle PQR, angle P plus angle Q plus angle R is equal to 180 degree. Why? Angle sum property of triangle. Angle sum property. Now angle P is 80 degree. 80 degree plus 50 degree plus he is asking you, we want to find out angle R. Angle R is equal to 180 degree. Now 80 plus 50, 130 degree, plus angle R is equal to 80 degree, 180 degree. Now I want to find out angle R. Angle R is equal to plus quantity becomes minus 180 degree minus 130 degree. Answer is equal to 50 degree. Very interesting question, student. Note down. Note down, everyone. Now all student open textbook. Page number 119. Copy question 3, everyone. Page number 119. Exercise 7.1. Copy question 3. I want to explain that question. Yes. Question number 3. Yeah. AB and BC are equal perpendicular to the line segment AB. See figure 7.18, so that CD bisect AB. Note down given. What is given here? AD and BC are perpendiculars. AD and BC are perpendicular. AD and BC are perpendiculars on AB, such that AB is equal to, if both are perpendicular, I can say AB is equal to, AD is equal to BC. AD is equal to BC. This is given. Next. To prove don't follow shortcut, student. To prove CD bisects AB. CD bisects AB. That is, what is the meaning of CD bisect AB? That is, we can say OA is equal to OA is equal to OB. OA is equal to OB. This we need to prove. Next, now I'm going to start my proof. Very easy proof is there. Yes. Firstly, there are two triangles are there. First triangle is AOD. Second triangle is BOC. Note down. In triangle AOD and BOC and triangle BOC. In triangle AOD and BOC. Students, you are observing, first thing he has given AD is equal to BC. AD is equal to BC. Note down. AD is equal to BC. Given. AD is equal to BC, given, already given in the question. Next. Next. Here in the figure, students, you are observing angle A and angle B both are right angle triangle. Means I can write angle OAD, angle OAD is equal to angle OAD is equal to angle OAD is equal to angle OBC. Angle OBC. Why? Both are right angle triangle. Right angle, 90 degree. Yeah. Next. Now students, you are observing here, if AD is perpendicular, AD is parallel to BC. You are observing here, AD is parallel to BC. If AD is parallel to BC, then I can say angle ADO. Angle ADO is equal to angle OCB. Interior alternate angle, Z forming. Angle D and angle C, it is forming alternate interior angle, Z shape. But when we can say both, when both lines are parallel lines, note down here, transversal line concept. In this question, he has given AD parallel to AD parallel to AD parallel to AD parallel to BC, AD parallel to BC. If both lines are parallel lines, then I can say, with the help of transversal line concept, I can write here angle ADO. Angle ADO is equal to angle OCB. Angle OCB. Angle OCB. Y alternate interior angle. Alternate interior angle. Alternate interior angle. Alternate interior angle. Then we can say here two angles are equal, one side is equal. Angle side angle. With the help of ASA congruence condition, I can say triangle AOD congruent to triangle BOC. Note down. Yeah. Triangle AOD congruent to triangle AOD congruent to triangle AOD congruent to triangle BOC by SAS congruence rule. Side angle side congruence rule. By SAS congruence rule. If both triangles are congruent, then I can say OA is equal to OC. Now, who will tell me why I am saying OA is equal to OC? If anyone student want to give answer, raise your hand. How we can write here OA is equal to OC? Sorry, OA is equal to OB. Anyone student want to give answer? How am I writing OA is equal to OB? Anyone student want to raise your hand? If two triangles are congruent, that corresponding parts also will be equal. We can write here by CPCT. By CPCT. What is CPCT? Corresponding parts of congruent triangle. By CPCT rule. By CPCT rule. Hence, CD bisects AB. Or proof completed. CD bisects AB. Proved. Very easy concept, student. Right. Next copy, fourth question, everyone. L and M are two parallel lines intersected by another pair of parallel lines P and Q, so that triangle ABC congruent to triangle CDA. This question also very easy question. We want to apply here alternate interior angle concept, and AC is common here. With the help of SAS, we can say triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ADAC. Okay, draw this question. I will explain that question. Don't worry. Copy question everyone fastly.